option lock even hide payment open all the time. So in object browser what you can do, hide the components, clear. Whereas also you can do what, see, I'm moving this component from here to here. If you want you can log this one, then they will not move. Are they moving now? So in object browser we can do what, lock and hide better. Object browser we can do locking of the components and hiding of the components. Locking of the components and hiding of the components. Next. General cosmetics. General cosmetics, huh? Structure is completed? Yes or no? View. Everything is from the view, properties, view, object browser, view, component browser. Okay, next. Types of components. See? Like we have different types of chart. Each chart has got purpose. When to use which chart we will discuss in examples. Okay. Charts. Next what? Containers. Multiple components you want to merge, then we use containers. Selectors like checkbox, sliders, all those things. Next to single value meters like rulers, spinners, play controls comes into single value. Next all the standard maps. Next any text you want to input some data, then we use which option? Text, other typical components, and backgrounds and art. Any background you want to keep for a dashboard, and these are web connectivities, URL buttons, all this. Okay, we will be using all these types of components. Okay, in if you see in 4.0 there is one more connectivity component called universal connectivity component. Okay, I will open see 4.0. This is a 4.0. You call it what directly? What? Dashboard. Here new component browser, object browser. What is the third type of browser here? This is not there in the old version. Object is now what is the new one? Query browser. Using this query browser directly you can connect to the universe or Bex queries. No live object. Directly this step we can exclude. Directly universe can be connected to what? xcelsius. We will discuss with examples. Okay. And see the components. What is the new component category? This is not there in the old version, where we can include the prompts, where we can include the refresh buttons, all those things. The other two category which is newly introduced in what? 4.0. 4.0 in components, what is new thing came? And browsers, what is the new thing came? Query browser. Components, which component? Universe connectivity components. And browser is what? Which browser? Query browser. Next. Methodology. Okay. First we have to identify that method. First we have to identify the what? Functional scenario, banking domain or HR domain, all those things. Next, components. What are the components required for creation of dashboard? Okay. How do you select? Whether you have to know whether you want chart or container or selector or single value or map or text or background or which one? Web connectivity. Next, data load. There are different scenarios we are discussing now. Live through live office, POS, Wix through BAWS. Which scenario is adaptable for us? We have to see. Yesterday's figure, you have to remember. You have done very nice. Next, sir. General properties. For any component, at most there will be how many properties? 5. It can be less than 5, but at most is what? How many? See? What is the property? General. This is behavior, appearance, alert. I want to highlight the row, I want to highlight the graph in red color when it crosses above 5000. So which one? Where I have to go? Okay. I want to show variation in my graph using thick lines and thin lines. Appearance. Okay. Next. If you select 2002 and January, I should get what? Pie chart. 2002 and February, I should get column chart. 2003 and March, I should get some bar chart. When I get pie chart, these two should be hidden. When I get this chart, this should be hidden. Only one chart should be visible at one time. So where we set the property, how the component should behave. Okay. When I open the dashboard, by default the filter should be, first filter should be state selection is California. By default is what? California. So where it is set? Behavior. Okay. All those things we set it where? Behavior. Animations, behavior. Scaling, behavior. Okay. Suppose there are only five states are there in the warehouse. I map to some 20 rows. Okay. Remaining are what? Blank. So don't show the blank values. Don't show the blank values. Again what? Ignore what? Okay. Now if I click on, see. If I select this one, the chart is coming. If I select this one, this chart is coming. How? What is the property? In behavior, there is something called dynamic visibility. Okay. Now, if I click on this Asian Pacific, there is a change in what? Chart. So which behavior? What is that behavior? The moment I click on what? Which chart? Here, it is drilling down into this. The moment I click on here, so all these things are called which properties? Drill, drop. The moment I click here, there is a drill down is happening in the charts. That comes on which category? Drill down. This labels. See? What is one? What is this playing? Heading. Headings are changing or not? If this is constant or not? Constant titles, dynamic titles, and if I keep what is showing? What is showing? Data. Constant titles. What is titles? Dynamic titles. And what is one? What is one? When I keep what I'm getting? A value. Getting or not? Value or getting or not? Wherever I keep, I'm getting what? So three things. Constant titles, dynamic titles, values will come from where? Okay. Tips about them. Tips for working with the properties. General A. titles, B, subtitles, C, labels. All these things will give in general. Okay. D, data in range. E, data in series. F, category. ఇవన్నీ ఎక్కడ ఇస్తామా? జనరల్. నెక్స్ట్ డ్రిల్ డౌన్. A, enable drill down. B, enable drill down. B, insertion types. C, interaction options. D, default selection. ఇవన్నీ ఎక్కడ ఇస్తాం? which where we give? Drill down. Very good. Next, behavior heading. Behavior. Scaling. A, scaling. B, animation. C, ignore blank cells. D, runtime totals. E, sliders. F, sort option. G, dynamic visibility. H, default values. Next, appearance. Layout. Series. A, layout. B, series. C, access. D, text options. E, color options. F, chart backgrounds. Chart backgrounds. Number formats. Plot area. Plot area. Transparency. Transparency. Even across it. Alerts. Next, alerts. A, enable alerts. B, enable autocolors. Enable alerts. B, enable autocolors. C, color order. D, range. E, threshold. So these things you have to keep in mind, and you have to deliver the dash. So the other hints. Okay. Now I am supposed to create a dashboard using ticker and what? Ticker. So ticker comes on which category? Really? So ticker is a selector. Ticker comes on which category? Selector. And column chart comes on which category? Charts. Okay. Now, for anything there are 5 at most. Okay. So let's say this is for chart, and this is for what? Ticker. Source is what? Excel sheet. If the data is in Excel sheet, how do you bring in the Excel sheets? Did I written yesterday scenario or not? Last one or right? Right. Written yesterday?
Yeah, written.
Okay. Input option. చూడండి. చార్ట్. ఓకే. జనరల్లో వాట్ యూ జనరల్లో ఏంటి ఇస్తాం? టైటిల్ సపరేట్ ఇంకా చూడండి పక్కన. ఓకే. Column chart, are you finding any titles? Title is there or not? Subtitle is there or not? X-axis name is there or not? Wait. X-axis name లేదు. Y-axis name లేదు. Where you can give. Okay? So, and data is there or not? So general deals with mainly what? Titles and data and three things mainly. What is one? Category. I am discussing for which component? So you are analyzing the chart. What is the frequency of the chart? Sunday to? That is what your title is what? And subtitle is what? Not that states, it will change or not. If I click this one, Orange County, San Francisco. This is the title and this is what? Which title? Category is what? Category is what? Sunday to? Now I have the data in where? Excel sheet. So no live office, no cost, no blah blah. Directly data what? Imported the data, right? Correct or not? Imported the what? Data. Now tell me, title. So I have to take a component, for example. Which component we are working now? Another component is what? I am discussing now about what? What is one? Next one. Chart title. Cell number. A. You click on this red button. A1. Clear? Now subtitle. Subtitle. So recording but exercise is slow for the class. Flash cover. So stop recording or okay? Subtitle. Miru. Every time will not change, no? Say something fixed. Which one I have to take? Here how many subtitles are there? How many subtitles? One chapter. Why A5? Why A5?
Subtitle and the Cooper thing is A5. So,
It will be changing, okay?
so we need to take the blank cells. We also take the value from A to A.
So, okay. Next I'm going to click on which one? Next I'm going to click on which one? If you know, because we don't know, that's why. Because you have to select what? A variable. When you don't know anything, it is called as what? Variable. Means whatever you select, that will virtually maps to this cell. What is cell? A30. A30. What is from A30? So title we map which title? Main title we map yes or no? And also we map what which title? Okay.
There is data in the
Can I select this one? Data line select.
empty blank. Any blank. Not only data.
Any blank cell. ఇది కూడా సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. అది కనిపిస్తుంది మీకు. అలా పైన కాదంటే పైన కూడా చేసుకోవచ్చు. కింద చేయాలి లేదు. ఓకే నెక్స్ట్.
Nothing you will write. How will it come to A30?
Dashboard is not complete. Complete and interactiveness, binding will happen.
Next అంటే మరి పోతున్నారు.
లేదు ఇంకా డాష్బోర్డ్ అవ్వలేదమ్మా ఇవన్నీ ఉన్నాయి ఇంకా క్లాస్ నుంచి వెళ్ళిపోతున్నాను అన్న కేటగిరీ ఎక్స్ యాక్సిస్ నేమ్ ఏంటి యూ కెన్ గివ్ నేమ్ నో ఆల్సో వై యాక్సిస్ సమ్ నేమ్ ఇదేంటి Z axis. Some graphs has got 3 axis Z axis. Automatically that will be enabled if that component is having Z axis. Otherwise it will be which mode? This one. Data by range by series. Which one you have to select? By ఎందుకంటే చూడండి ఇక్కడ స్కేలింగ్ ఎంత ఉంది ఇంకా స్కేలింగ్ ఎంత ఉంది స్టార్టింగ్ విత్ వాట్ ఇక్కడ స్కేలింగ్ ఎంత ఉంది స్కేలింగ్ ఇస్ ఫిక్స్డ్ ఆర్ చేంజింగ్ then we have to go with the which option series. If the scaling is fixed then we have to go with what by range. Since the scaling is fixed it is a dynamic, so you have to select which option 6. At a time how many you are clicking, how many interactions you are showing in the column chart? One. So click only once this button, only one type of series, this plus button. If you have more, they can click like this. But how many interactions? In this scenario, one. What is the one which is showed always in the dashboard? For which value? For which value it is showing now? Sunday to Saturday for which state? Yes or no? So indirectly Sunday to Saturday, the state which is shown in the state which is shown in the subtitle. So what is the subtitle? What is subtitle? So series is showing always with respect to what? Main title or subtitle? What is subtitle we gave earlier? A30. So again, series is nothing but subtitle only. No? So series is with respect to subtitle. Subtitle is nothing but A30. If let's say this is my subtitle, if I selected Orange County, so this will come in fall here, correct or not? And corresponding this values also will come here. Okay? So this is the place where we have what? Values. This is the place where we have label. Label followed by what? So values will be there from where? ఎక్కడి నుంచి ఉన్నాయి వాల్యూస్ V13 టు సండే సాటర్డే వరకు ఉండాలండి సాటర్డే కదా లాస్ట్ following or not? If this is the value, then corresponding values will be here or here? Here only, no? From here to where? Saturday. That's what I'm saying. Series one series, the series name, nothing but subtitle, subtitle, what is well. All these things you are doing for what? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, so that we have displayed what? This is my what? Okay. So this is all about what? Only which one? And for every component, this is mandatory. These all are optional. For every component, what is mandatory? So generally, what we give? Title, subtitle, data, category. All the bindings will happen at which level? General. Next, what is the second component? Ticker. Ticker also we have to first work on what? Which one? General. This is a ticker. This component is selected. Title. Is there any title? If you want, you can. Labels. ఉన్నాయి లేవా దాంట్లో మీరు లేబుల్స్ ఉన్నాయి లేవా కలర్స్ కదండి ఫస్ట్ లేబుల్స్ ఎక్కడున్నాయి లేబుల్స్ డేటా ఎక్కడుందా లేబుల్స్ డేటా వెరీ గుడ్ A2 to A10 వెరీ స్ట్రైట్ ఫార్వర్డ్ కదా A2 to ఇవన్నీ ఏంటి లేబుల్స్ దిస్ ఈజ్ వన్ లేబుల్ దిస్ ఈజ్ వన్ labels value is coming or not? For every label there is a value. Orange County there is a value. San Francisco there is a value. All the values are coming from where? Average. Very good, very good. Average. The last lecture on either not. These are what? Label. Is map or చూపిస్తాం whatever we map, okay? మన ఇష్టం అన్నమాట ఓకే సో యూర్ స్టిల్ ఇన్ వేర్ సో జనరల్గా ఏం ఇచ్చాం మనం టైటిల్ లేబుల్ అండ్ లేబుల్ వాల్యూ నో డేటా చూడండి యూ కెన్ క్లిక్ ఆన్ at any point of time which one you can click anything. If we click on anything, we should get corresponding value. So we should have control of all the labels and all the values. All the labels and that is called as what? Your what data? And data is row wise or column wise? How it is? So source data means whole data. From where I have to take? A1 or A2? How much? Only Saturday or K. Yes, sir. అది ఇక్కడ now we are taking the data for this one. ఇక్కడ ఎంత వస్తుంది సండే లాస్ట్ ఏంటి ఇక్కడ యావరేజ్ వస్తుందా ఇక్కడ ఏంటి వస్తుంది ఓన్లీ సండే టు సాటర్డే దట్స్ ఐఎమ్ టేకింగ్ ద డేటా ఫ్రమ్ వేర్ టిల్ starting from Sunday with labels. But at any point of time, how many variations you are seeing? One. Label as well as value. For example, see, the moment I click on Irvine, label as well as Irvine values. Label and label values is called as what? Where is the label? Very good. A13. And label values? So continuous label and that is called source is what? All the labels and all the values. Target is what? A particular label and particular label value. Destination. The moment I click on, the destination is showing what? Label and also what? Label values from Sunday to Saturday. Label and label values. Till where? Till Saturday. Now I want to apply background for this one. So where I have to go? Background component I want to apply. Background component I have to apply. Appearance will change the features in this background. Okay. First you have to apply what? Component. Send to clear. Now the ticker rotation is there now. It should be right to left and slow. Where I do? Enable. There are the different themes. Hello, no, all those things. I don't want mouse click, I want mouse. What? Mouse. Just I give a mouse. Mouse. Clear or not? So this is what, like you are binding your solution. Okay. Now this you can export to what? PowerPoint, Word, PDF. PDF. Word. Huh? Yeah, because of Flash. You can see the behavior in the Word document also. Okay, you can export to BO portal also. Bureau where? Public 730. Yes. Saved in the info. Default values. First time of particular city means default label. Label, no selection. Default is label 7. What is the label 7? 7th level is whatever the label. Okay? Maybe something. Default value will come. Millimeters. That is the default. Right. Next, second. Create an XcelSys dashboard. Who could believe? And next is? Okay. Create XcelSys dashboard. using live office with source as universe, source as universe, using filter and value component, filter and value component. Simple example. So what are the components are there? Filter and normal. Typically, how many components will be there in a dashboard? Like normal, medium, complex dashboard. Medium complex dashboard, at least 70 to 100 components will be there. Understand? So this we are discussing just behaviors. Okay. If somebody asks in the interview, what is how many components are there? Okay. They will give 1 month time to do design. Okay. How many components are there? One, two, three. How many? How many components? So many components we use.
Number of components.
Even the components. చూడండి Now there is no component. Okay. See what do you use first component? Powered by. So one by one. Each is a component. For each component you have to build the logic. Yeah, you have to arrange and you have to build the component. Now with what I told source is what? Live office. Crystal reports మీకు కావాలి కదా సార్ ఒక బ్యాచ్ 7 మీకు అయిపోయింది కదా క్వశ్చన్ రిపోర్ట్స్ మీకు అవ్వలే కదండి మీకు అయిపోయింది కదా అయింది మీకు అయింది 7కి అయిందా అయిపోయింది అంతే కూడా మేనేజ్ ప్రాపర్టీస్ ఉన్నాయా Abhay half hour class, Abhay 1 hour class is there and test reports is completed for morning batch and not for your batch, correct? 5 minutes. Okay, first I'll already been 5 minutes. You can sit for test report revision when I mix the batch, no? This Saturday. Again you can sit and that goes. So next Saturday 11 to 2 crystal reports. Okay? 11 to 2 crystal reports. Sunday morning 7 hours. One day 1 hour, one day 5 hours, which is Both are same. Both are same, huh?
Element of choose computer select.
Hey. Awesome. 1 minute. మర్చిపోయాడు చూడండి సోర్స్ ఇస్ వాట్ లైవ్ ఆఫీస్ ఇదేంటి చూస్తున్నారా లైవ్ ఆఫీస్ యూనివర్స్ అదేం నేనేం చేయలేదండి అది ఎక్సెల్ షీట్ ఇస్ దేర్ నో ఆప్షన్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ సంథింగ్ కాల్డ్ live office is enabled. Okay, how to live office, the flavor is there. I will discuss flavor separately. I am using here live office property. Which one? Universe. Select the universe. Universe contains objects. Just see. Recording this. I will repeat it straight. City, store name, and what? So I am bringing the data via universe to where? So is it live data or normal static data? Live data, because we are coming from where? Universe. Live office, universe. Okay, we got the data. Now what are the components I told? Filter, gradient, value. First we discuss about value. Let's say value is nothing but this one, sales revenue. It was heading at it. Who sales revenue? If I select California, San Francisco, this store name, it should give which value? 325. If I select New York 5th, then I should get how much value? So it can be any value, yes or not? Value is fixed or any value? Any value on the blank cell. What is that blank cell I taken? Any blank cell, here I taken out E7. E7 chapter. That's it. For which component? Title. Then what? It should have title. It should have what? Value. Value can be any combination. The next component is what? Filter. I want to select first state, then select city, then select store name. So how many filters are required? So I have to select here. Number of filters equal to which option? 3. Titles are what? First filter is what? State. Second is what? City. Then third is store. Source. I can click on any state, any city, any store name. Correct or not? And so that is called, whole data is called my source set. But my target is what? If I select anything, ultimately my target is what? E. Ante kada. Select anything, at the last you go to what? How many values? 1 value. What is that value? మార్చుకోవచ్చు Texas. And there is the property of filter component. What is the property of which component? Filter component. The highest should be given first. Mapping. Okay. This is a part in the dashboard. So this filter values, today 10 values are there. Tomorrow some 20 values there. That will come automatically. So for that what you have to do, you should not fix the range. So You mapped what source data, what, how much, till where? You mapped where? 2 to where? So take whole Excel sheet. Then there is an option called what? Ignore what? Take a whole Excel sheet, 512 rows. And if 10 are there, only 10 will come. Remaining will be ignored. If 400 are there, next 400 will come, remaining will be ignored. So best practice is what? Select the whole sheet and select which option? Tomorrow.
When we are selecting the whole sheet, we should consider one blank. Then there will be.
పక్కన ఉంటుంది ఇది ఇక్కడ దిస్ ఇస్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ స్కోప్ దిస్ బ్లాంక్ సెల్ ఇస్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ స్కోప్ నాట్ హియర్ సమ్ బ్లాంక్ ఇది షీట్ కూడా పెట్టచ్చు అలా వీఆర్ నాట్ గివింగ్ డేటా నా యూనివర్స్ ఇస్ పుల్లింగ్ ద డేటా ఇస్ కమింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ వేర్ వీఆర్ నాట్ గివింగ్ మాన్యువల్ డేటా డేటా ఇస్ కమింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ వేర్
సేవ్ చేస్తాను